You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about ESPN's Stephen A. Smith. Because Stephen A. Smith got in a bit of hot water today because he was actually asked about Rihanna performing at the Super Bowl. And of course, Super Bowl is next month. And kind of instead of actually, supporting Rihanna, because this is her moment, he actually brought in the name of Beyonce. And it seemed like he was kind of almost taking a shot at Rihanna's talent. And I get if he likes Beyonce, that's fine. That's perfectly fine with him. Now, me personally, I think Beyonce's a bit overrated. I think she was better with Destiny's Child, but that's just me. Okay. When it comes to Super Bowls for me, the top two Super Bowl performances I've ever seen was Michael Jackson. I believe that was in 1993, and Prince. Nobody has come close to topping them. However, when other performers actually do perform, I remember Lady Gaga performed out here in Houston when the Patriots actually came back from that 28-3 deficit to the Falcons. I thought she was fine. But I wouldn't have actually went out there and dissed her when trying to compare her to Michael Jackson. Well, Stephen A. Smith essentially did that with Rihanna when comparing her to Beyonce. Here we go on Outkick. Stephen A. Smith says Rihanna ain't Beyonce, then quickly issues apology for dissing Super Bowl halftime singer. Now, look here, guys. This is the clip right here. Actually, it's right here. I want you guys to actually go ahead and listen to this of Stephen A. Smith talking about this when asked. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Are you excited for this halftime show?
I don't want to say I'm not excited. She's fantastic. That's not where I'm going with this.
Okay, where you going?
Ladies and gentlemen, she's a lot
You know what? It seems like he's not really that excited.
of things. She's spectacular, actually.
Yes.
And congratulations on new mamahood.
Yes. I sense
There's
butts.
one thing she's not.
Uh-huh.
She ain't Beyonce.
I know she's not Beyonce, but...
You see, the crowd did not like that.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Hold on.
Steven.
The only reason I brought up Beyonce
Yes.
is because Beyonce recently performed at the Super Bowl.
Yes, she did.
And without Bruno Mars and Coldplay.
Okay, so Beyonce performed, but she's had her time.
understand.
Now there's Rihanna. Rihanna's coming back. She got that extra of motherhood. I like Rihanna.
You know what? I like television.
Uh-huh.
I like a lot of talent out there. There's some spectacular females in television. I just want to say that. Everybody ain't sharing.
Okay, everybody's not sharing.
He's trying to backtrack now. He's trying to take the heat off of him once he heard that crowd response.
That's not throwing shade on them. That's appreciating their greatness, but understanding there's levels,
Okay.
And Rihanna's music is fantastic. She's great. She's a sister. I love her dearly. I listen to her music. I'm going to support her till the cows come home. I'm just telling you, for me, there's Beyonce and there's everybody else. Just like it was Michael Jackson and it was everybody else.
You got to give Rihanna a chance because I really think Rihanna's going to surprise you. I think Rihanna's going to surprise you, Steven, and we'll leave it at that, and we'll see. I'm going to text you after she performs.
You go ahead and do that.
I'm going to text you.
You got the number?
I got your number.
You got the number?
I sure will.
You got the number? She's going to be good. She can't be bad. She's too great not to be good. I'm just saying Beyonce spoiled.
It's okay. Let it go. Open up your mind. That's all I say.
Okay, I personally think that Beyonce Super Bowl performance was all right. It was all right. That's about it. But apparently, guys, Stephen A. Smith definitely was taking some heat. And so he actually put out an apology right here. You can see his tweet right here. Apologies to Rihanna for my words. Got to be more careful. Let's play this right here.
I just got out of a First Take, and I saw some headline that's circulating all over the place about my quote that Rihanna ain't Beyonce. See, I'm gonna own it. I know what y'all trying to do, but I'm gonna own it because I get paid to speak for a living, so I need to be more careful. I want Rihanna to know you're a superstar. You're sensational. You're spectacular. You're no joke. And you are a worthy person to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show. Having said all of that, I was answering a question from Sherry Shepherd, who took over the Wendy Williams show and now got her own thing going, and I'm very proud of her. And she asked me, with a bunch of sisters in the audience, what she asked me. Now, I'm a Beyonce fan. I think that Beyonce is not only a phenomenal performer, the phenomenal performer. And the only reason any kind of comparison came into play is because Beyonce performed at halftime of the Super Bowl, not just by herself, but one separate Super Bowl performance with Bruno Mars and Coldplay. And I thought those were two of the greatest shows that I've ever seen. So what I'm saying is anybody has to measure up to that. Last year, with Snoop and Dre and Mary J and Eminem, I was like, Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Coldplay, big time. They got to measure up to that. Anybody who does Super Bowl or Super Bowl halftime show, forever I'm going to say Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Coldplay, and then Beyonce by themselves. Michael Jackson could still be alive, and I would say it's got to measure up to that. Eminem, who's one of my favorites, I would say that about him. Coldplay, when they talked about Coldplay initially for the Super Bowl, I was like, not enough. That can't measure up to Beyonce and Bruno Mars, or Bruno Mars by himself, or Beyonce by herself. I've always said that. I meant it as no disrespect to Rihanna. I know she's phenomenal, and she's my sister. Nothing but love for her. But Beyonce is my sister too. I got love for both of them. I just think that Beyonce is the greatest performer out there today. That's me. That doesn't mean I'm hating on anybody else. Doesn't mean I'm damn sure wishing for Rihanna to fail. I don't believe she's gonna fail. She's gonna be great. I'm just saying that I'm a Beyonce fan, that's all. That's it. Rihanna, go do your thing. I apologize for creating whatever brouhaha comes of this. I gotta be more careful where people twist it and turn it into something it ain't. My bad on that. Now I gotta go. Good luck, sweetie. Looking forward to seeing you perform at halftime during the Super Bowl. You know you gotta turn it out. You know you gotta turn it out. And I believe you will. All the best to you. Bye-bye.
So there you have it, guys. Stephen A. Smith right there apologizing because he was definitely catching some heat here. Look at this right here from the Spun. Rihanna fans are furious with ESPN personality today for that. I mean, Stephen A. Smith, I guess he knew he was definitely going to catch some heat. Let's look at a few of these comments here. You didn't have to bring up another singer in the conversation. You could have said good luck and keep it moving. You are free to have your favorite, but don't disrespect another performer to lift up your fave. That's what I was saying right there. I said Michael Jackson and Prince. That was the two best ones. I would never bring it up to diminish another singer out there when it comes to the Super Bowl. Let's see here. Another one says, "You are a disgrace," a third fan commented. "Don't ever speak on her good name again." And of course, Stephen A. did actually ended up making an apology. So this is going to be interesting, guys. I can't wait to see the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl halftime show, because if Rihanna delivers an epic performance, I wonder what Stephen A. Smith is going to say. And I would really like to see a poll out there on who actually gave the better Super Bowl halftime performance. Is it Rihanna or is it Beyonce? I'm curious about that, and I really, really would like to actually see it. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.